Hey everybody, welcome. My name is Kurt, aka the Vitruvian Gamer, and we're here with a new unboxing. Because I want to, and also because I want to check some camera stuff out. And there's nothing better to do than do an unboxing. It's easier to film, I must admit. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not excited about this. Back to the Future Dies Through Time by Ravensburger. Now, don't mix this with another game that also was released about the same time. Another Back to the Future game, which name I completely forgot. It's also Back to the Future something. But this is Dies Through Time. Now, this is a game for 2 to 4 players, ages 10 and up. And as you can see, great Scott. Now, I must admit, I've seen the movies. I've seen the movies a couple of times, but I never watched them with that much attention. I enjoy them, that I know, but I haven't never been real. I like the movies quite a bit, but I've never been into the details of these movies. So I rewatched the first one yesterday because I knew this was coming soon, and it was very soon because today I got my copy here. So Biff stole the DeLorean and went on a joyride through time, disrupting events and scattering items through space and time. Now it's up to you to help Doc and Marty repair the space-time continuum before time paradoxes unravel the very fabric of the universe. Jump in your time machine, complete events, return items, and help restore temporal order. The future is in your hands, and you can already see what we're about to see from up close. So without further ado, let's do the knife thingy. So it is a Ravensburger game, and they tend to do no plastic seal around their boxes, as you can see in this case as well, but these 4 stickers on the outside. Now let me know in the comments what you do with these stickers. Do you remove them very carefully, or do you leave them this way? I've never tried to remove them because I'm afraid to damage the box, but maybe it is that kind of tape that's not that bad. Anyhow, we have cut through all of them and we should be able to open it. And as when I say should, we can't because I didn't do this one properly. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the same thing as I had with Jaws, the unboxing of Jaws. They don't do the seal here, but I'm always surprised that they seal this part of the game. I think they did the same thing with the Jaws game, which was a big surprise to me, that game. So since then I'm a big fan. I've got the Minecraft game as well, because that was pretty cool as well. So let's see. It has a letter from Doc Brown, to himself and to Marty from the future, and well, what our job is, I guess. So that's pretty cool. I like this what they did with that. And well, let's continue looking at this. So this is the game board, and I have seen a little bit about the game. So you have these 4 time periods here. You've got 1885, 1955, 1985, and 2015. And you're going to go back to true time. Each player will have a DeLorean. We'll see that component soon. And you're going to move, but while also in every of these 4 years, Biff, the baddie, is running around. There will be events and all that stuff. But a cool board. It has the out the time tracker, place for event cards and item cards, the Einstein tokens. Einstein is also in the game, the dog of Doc Brown. And yeah, that's it. Colorful, as you can see. That's the board. So let's continue. Let's move the board downwards. Okay, the manual, which is pretty cool. It looks like a manual of the DeLorean. This game, this time, is by Chris Leader, Ken Franklin, and Kevin Rogers. As I said, ages 10 and up, 2 to 4 players. Play it in 45 minutes or to 60 minutes. Alright, so the rulebook looks pretty cool. The object of the game, the contents, the setup with, of course, the image of how to set up the game. I guess everything is clear when you see this in color and all that stuff. The gameplay, what every round is made of, how the symbols on the dice that we will see, what they do, how events look like, and how traveling through time, returning items and Einstein tokens work, and how you win the game might be important as well. And there is the flux capacitor on the back. Alright, so there you go. Graphic design is by Sam Dawson, by the way. So if you like the graphic design, congratulate that person. Alright, so we have more stuff, and you see, that's what every time it keeps on surprising me. So no seal, no plastic seal on the outside, and you would think it's because of ecological reasons, but then even the punch boards are in plastic, so that's a little strange, isn't it? Alright, but anyway, we have a bunch of tokens. We have these time tokens, or I guess I assume these are time tokens. And let me see, these are decent quality. Yeah, they're pretty well done. There's nothing to complain about. I've seen thicker pieces and I've seen worse. These are the Biff figures, so one for each year. So 1885 with the cowboy suit, 1955 from the movie that I just saw yesterday again, 1985, you see that one in the first movie as well, and then 2015, old Biff. I have to see that probably in the second movie if I'm not mistaken. Alright, and this one is from the third one, right? So there we go, a bunch of Biffs. Alright, this is the steering wheel of the DeLorean, 88 miles per hour. That's what's important. Not sure, I guess it is start player token? I don't know, but it's cool. And then we have, these are the Einstein tokens. So there's the dog, Einstein. Here we go. So there's a bunch of these, and they will apparently go on the board somewhere out of screen. Okay, what's next? Again, plastic seal. This is I love you, Ravensburger. I've raved about you in the past. I've raved about your customer service in the past. That as well, because there was something wrong with my Jaws game, and you send a replacement. You even saw it on a picture and asked me if I needed a replacement, so that was pretty cool. But you should somehow have less plastic in the box as you do outside the box. Alright, so these are the backs of the player boards. As you see, each player will have a year to itself. I guess if you play with less players, each player will have 2, or maybe one will have more than 2, or you play one together. I'm not sure what the manual says. I have to read it before I can talk about that, but it's pretty cool. Every year again is in here with the important people of that movie, the flying DeLorean. Pretty cool, right? So, and you have places, well, the actions are of the dice are here again, player order, what you do, and items to return. If you find items, you place them below your board. So everything is pretty clear on the player boards. That's cool that you also have the dice actions there. Now I want to see these. So these are the DeLoreans. These are for each year. You have a DeLorean in a different color, so each player, it's in their player colors, as you can see. If you ever wanted a pink DeLorean, this is the moment to have one. And they're pretty cool. They're very light plastic, but they do their job and they look pretty cool. And it's cool to have 4 of them, so that's neat. So DeLoreans, these are standees for the Biff. I always say Buff, but it's Biff characters. So there you go, and he will be rocking around the board like this, and there's one for each character, of course. And then we have dice, and that's most intriguing part always. The dice are, how cool are they, how sturdy are they? And these are pretty cool. They are printed on, but I guess they are pretty of a very decent quality, and it has all the different sides, and you have a bunch of them for each year. Again, 4 sets of 4 dice, each in the color of the year they belong to. So that's cool. They're cool dice. I hope they like me as well. And then last but not least, we have cards. We need cards in this game because we have events and stuff like that we need to do. And that's why I'm rewatching the movies, because everything has to do something with the movie. Doc saves Marty by shooting the rope. Showdown with Mad Doc Tannen. And I kind of remember these things, but maybe not everything. Here we have Doc inventing the flux capacitor in 1955. Old Man Peabody is visited by a spaceman. So this was a scene that I forgot, for example. So it's cool to rewatch the movies and then see everything how it was. So you have a bunch of things that can happen that you have to resolve before you can otherwise you might run out of time. Events struck by lightning. What are you looking at? Whoa, this is heavy. And then Doc wonders if there's something wrong with gravity in our where we come from. And then we have some items: Marty's guitar, his skateboard, a fax, a model time machine, the mind-reading helmet. So all things. Oh, the sports almanac. If only we had that one, right? The sports almanac from the future, so we can make some money. Everybody who watches this movie kind of thinks that way, no? I guess so. Every item has to be brought back to a certain year and a certain location. For example, the clock tower flyer wants to go to, well, it doesn't want to go, but it has to go to the clock tower itself in 1985, for example. So you have a bunch of these cards. Quality is okay. They're a little bit on the flimsy side, but I guess they'll do their job. It's not that they're going to get damaged easy, but they might bend quite easy. As you can see, I don't have to do a lot to bend these, so be careful with these. Anyway, that's it. Ooh, they're not very slippery either, which is not too bad, because sometimes cards are too slippery, right? Oh, you can't see them. There they are. All right, and well, an insert, which is pretty neat. I don't think all of their games have it. An insert that fits everything, pretty sweet. So that's cool. That's cool. A cool inlay here. A nice looking cover with 3 of the 4 DeLoreans. Apparently. One's missing on the picture. But anyway, that's my unboxing of Back to the Future Dice Through Time by Ravensburger. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I'm going to enjoy the game, but I'm pretty sure of it that I will. And thank you for watching, and see you all next time. See you back in the future. Bye bye.